Runeborn. Play our engaging tutorial. Well, don't promise too much. Well, let's see if it's engaging. We're gonna have a look. Welcome, Runeborn. I am the Rune Book, and I can talk. Also, I'm here to help you defeat the forces of Malakar. That's a cool evil dude name. Malakar. The slime is one of his minions. I'll teach you how to defeat it using rune magic. Cool. These are runes. Hover over them to see how much damage they do. Ice. Lightning. 12, 16. Dark for 10. Fire for 14. Earth damage 18 also. The highest damage so far. And light, which is even higher damage than earth. Yes. Runes match from left to right along spell lines. Hover over the bookmarks to see each of them. 1 match, 10 damage, 1 multi. Spell line 4. So the spell line 1 goes straight through the top horizontal row. Spell line 4 does this here. So there we have 1 match, 10 damage. Okay. I don't understand the match. Runes match from left to right along the spell lines. What does match mean? So line 1, 2, 3 are the horizontal ones, and 4, 3, and no, 4 and 5 are the triangular shaped ones. This one has 2 matches. So the matches are highlighted, right? So it starts from left to right. So if it has another ice here, it would be a double. Because it starts from left to right. The runes match from left to right, meaning this one first in the line 4, right? This, that. So we would either have to swap out both the ice runes for lightning ones, then we would have a huge combo. Or we swap the first ice rune out for a lightning one, then we have a 3 combo. That's how I understand it. Because here you've got two lightnings, and then there's a fire that doesn't match. And there's 2 here. 3 multi is something I don't understand yet, but we're gonna get to that probably. You can hold 8 runes at a time to lock them in place. Select these 2 runes and press the cast button. When you say these 2 runes, which ones do you mean? Yeah, okay. So we can keep them in line 2. Well, and 4 and 5. And then we cast. We've got 5 casts. Cast to reroll all unheld runes and damage the enemy. So we would now do this here. Oh, it does cast after you randomize the board. Oh, interesting. Okay. But you can do better. Hold these 6 runes and press the meditate button. That's another choice we have. So you want to hold the runes which, whatever the outcome of the randomized ones, give you the most possible damage. I'm not sure why I should hold these. What does meditate do? As opposed to cast, because with meditate you could fill up your lines. Now we've got 1, 4. Yeah, 1 and 4. That's 2 full. Oh no! Shoveling snow sucks. Happy shoveling. Serious damage. Those are some big numbers. And we got health back. Or casts. That was casts. We have 3 casts remaining, so we get a bonus for that. As well as for the level as such. Interest. It's probably a stat we can increase. So in total we get 8. 7 plus 1 equals 8. And then you get the breakdown of the last cast, which was a lot of damage. So the first horizontal line was 180 times 15. 5 of a kind is times 15. 2 of a kind is times 3. Well, 1 of a kind is really not a lot, but in this case it was earth, light. Something that does 30 damage at least. Now we go to the shop. Ding, 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 ding. After each fight, I will summon a keeper. Spend your coins in their shops. This trinket will multiply your multi. As long as you fulfill its condition. Times 1.5 multiplier increase for matches of 2 or more. Yeah, okay. $20 extra damage. And multi to every spell line. Well, how do I see that it's for every spell line? Some things in this tutorial are not really explained well. That's okay. Trinkets activate from top to bottom. Swap these two to increase your damage output. Alright, this +4 multiplier, which will then get multiplied. Yeah, I see it. You can have up to 5 trinkets. Next. Choose your path. You can check your progress over here or by pressing tab. You'll discover new information about your enemies as you fight them. Let's battle this cultist, for which we get 2 points. And the general shop after the fight, I guess, is the Mountain's Bounty. There's also the Ancient Archive as a potential shop. And it's the mid-tier enemy who has 3000 health and can conjure up a scroll. Not all enemy abilities are bad. This one is pointing upwards with a green arrow, which means we get a good thing. When we fight a cultist, we get a free scroll. Maybe they dropped it. Morph up to 2 runes into the next element. Changing its base damage. Ah, I was about to say, how the hell am I supposed to know which one they change into? Select these 2 fire runes, turn them into lightning runes. Fire turns to lightning, turns to earth, turns to light, turns to dark, turns to ice. Yeah, I can follow this logic. Okay. This one will become a lightning rune. And then this one as well. Use. Now that's 4 already. Changing runes affects more than what you see right now. Go into your inventory to have a look. Each column has its... That's my rune inventory. Like my deck, if you want to look at it like that. Each column has its own inventory of runes that it pulls from when they get re-rolled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. They all start out the same, but you can use scrolls to improve your your chances. And now I did switch 2 of the fire ones to lightning, like the first and the third. Move the columns up and down to get familiarized. Ooh, hello, it goes on. Do remember all these things, please. Okay, so this is the default setup here. A wild rune, and then 3 of each kind. We can remember that. Meditation resets after defeating an elite. Every 3 levels. Use them wisely. Okay. So, because I changed the first and the third column, we see that reflected in the first and the third column here. I wonder if this resets for each combat. Probably, huh? Plus 1 coin interest for every 5 coins you have at the end of the fight. That's how interest works. Okay, cool. Now, the cultist doesn't have any resistance or anything. And we can hold up to... Well, let's try lightning damage. They probably resist dark magic, right? That's what I would expect. Is this ideal? If we roll another lightning here, that would be great. And here. The top line is not going to help us much, but it's going to be at least 2 here. At least 2 here. So this one will trigger for both lines. For the first and the fourth and the... No, not for the first. For the fourth and the second. I'm not sure why they didn't name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't understood that yet. Why it needs to be like this. It's a tad confusing. Count it down. 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. Yes, of course. Right, let's see. So this would be 16 damage. I don't really understand the calculation though. I would have to factor in this. If I understood it correctly, it calculates for every line. Wouldn't it help this game a lot if it would calculate it for you? Or am I supposed to do the math in my head? Like, it's 70 plus 20. Or is it, right, 4 times 16? 72, actually, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. But I still don't understand it. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do damage with this. So we roll and hope for a lightning here. Maybe here. But definitely over here, and maybe down here as well. And holding other runes does not really make sense. I could hold the green, but that's just not the way to gamble. Oh, we were lucky. Let's see, I want to... Yeah, okay, we won. We got the... Spell line 2, that's the one in the middle, right? Yeah. So that's 200 times 28.5. How do they arrive at this number? So it was 16 times 5, which is 80, isn't it? And then we got 20 extra from the one trinket, which is 100. But which one doubles it? We won. That's what counts. So we understand the holes. We understand that. Damage calculation. I think this game needs a calculation in the game. I don't think it's a fun thing to do this calculation in my head. I want to see the damage I deal. But that's just me. So the general shop has a lot of different things. Pick one of 3 trinkets. And pay 4 coins. Pick 1 out of 5 runes. That's interesting. When a rune is destroyed, a dark rune is added to the column. How do runes get destroyed? Ooh, this is interesting. Restocks. But I'm going to pick the large rune chest first. Aha! That's what I wanted to see. Specific ice runes. So it's an ice rune, so it matches with ice runes, but it's also a necromantic amulet on it, which increases the multiplier by 2. The downside is though that there's a chance that the rune gets destroyed. Then we've got a few base runes. Punches a scroll when this rune is triggered, plus 1 coin when triggering. And it's every color. So, where do we put... Now, you could say this is where the most spell lines cross, isn't it? This here and this here. This is where I would put the wild runes. Or am I... Let's see. Down here is also not too bad. I'm going to replace an earth rune with this wild rune. This column? Oh, is it just put into the column as such? Oh, okay. We still got enough for this. Long-term investment. Now, let's check out the rune book. Right, the wild rune is now in the second column. Of course, you don't put it on a certain spell line. You don't put the runes on spell lines. That would be too powerful. I was getting greedy there. Right, so that means we've got 2 wild runes in the second column, which potentially has this spot as a good spot. So that this here has 2 good spots. The middle column. Right, it's line 1 and line 5 that crosses. I'm not sure if there's an advantage to where you put it. I'm currently trying to figure that out. Okay, back to the shop. And to the next level. Nearly the same rewards. Exactly the same rewards, except for the different shop. So we're going to check out the different shop. Freezes a rune in the first column for each cast. No, that's frozen. They cannot be unheld or targeted by scroll. So we keep the lightning here. Nah. This, you know, it would probably make sense to hold these 3 if this wasn't locked. But we've got a dark thing going here. I'm gonna try to hold this, but maybe we're gonna hope for an earth one. Hold the 2 dark ones and the 2 earth ones. The thing is, if we cast on this, it's 20. I mean, this will trigger. Gonna increase the multiplier for this one. But that's not a lot of damage, so I'd rather meditate, I think. The interesting thing about this instantly, apart from the rune shenanigans, is the fact that they are not attacking you really. Right? They're not just doing damage or anything yet. They have these negative effects sometimes, which makes it harder to take down their health, but now let's see. So the second spell line, we would definitely benefit from an earth rune here, but the chances of the earth or the wild rune is higher here than in all the other columns, but it's still not high. It's 5 runes out of the whole bunch. That would be beneficial. Holding this and this lets me gamble for a dark or a wild rune up here. Same things. 5 runes that can pop up there. But since this one is held, I can't really hope to hold this. And the bottom line is gone as well. Now, I could try to make it a second round. Oh no, you don't hold them for a second round. No, you don't. After the cast, they're gone. I'm gonna meditate. I think. Yeah. Oh, it keeps it frozen until the first cast. Yeah, okay. So I didn't get neither here how I wanted them, which is bad. Sheed. I should have cast the first one. I didn't remember this here. Oh yeah. It's going good so far, Echo. Thank you. I finally found some time to play some games. So let's unlock the runes. Is there a cast that could potentially work? If I hold these. This is bad that it's down there. I'm gonna have to figure out if they stay after the cast or not. Yeah. That's not a lot of damage. Why did it attack 3 times? I didn't understand that. Because there needs to be a battle log. Right? I wanna have a battle log on the side that shows me the calculations so I can at least learn them. This is a demo, so this is me doing feedback thoughts. This is not me criticizing the game hard. We're gonna hold these. Potentially this could be a light rune or a wild one, and then, you know, this would work. This here and this. So the fourth and second line. I'm not gonna get used to this. This is not very intuitive, I have to say. And I could gamble on the red or the green ones, since the green ones are doing more damage. I can hold... Oh no, I don't want to hold this. I want this to be light or wild. So we're now gambling on spell line 3, having 3 green. That's not really likely, is it? I could have it easier like this, because if this is going to be a fire rune, then at least we've got a 3. I mean, the wild runes exist, so. And if we're very unlucky, we're gonna do 20, 20, and whatever these do. They add 20 for each line, right? It's still not a lot, but we can cast it. Oh, triple dark hit. That was good. Oh, we got... Oh, okay, I pulled 3 wild runes out of the bag. So we've got a match 2 here. We've got a 3 here. Potentially, if this is going to be red. Or, yeah, well, lightning or fire would be good, by the way. And I kind of want to gamble on both slots. This is going to be a match 2 automatically, because this is a wild one. This is going to be a match 3 because, you know... Oh no, a match 2, for sure. And that's potentially a 4. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Well, that was good. That's a 3. Funky. This is a really interesting concept. I want this cast breakdown on the side while I'm playing though. And if they should maybe make it an option to not do the numbers in your head. I mean, I was just doing as good as I could. I didn't really calculate it. What's this? A dark rune that gives you 3 coins when it triggers. I'll take that. You could try to focus on a certain type of rune. Like kick all the dark runes out, or you can also not take it. I'm gonna pick it up. So each column has 1 spot for a rune that you can add. And I want the dark rune to be in the first one, so there's a higher chance that it actually triggers. Hey Wolfman! Welcome in. Happy New Year. Yeah, doing math, I know, right? It's nuts. A ×3 multiplier for the top row spell line. Okay? Or, and this is when you focus on something, Earth of Fire. Degrades by 0.01 multiplier for every held rune when a meditation is used. So this is slowly dying. But it gives you a multiplier. No conditions. Yeah, I am. How about you? Have you been starting well into the new year? Now let's do a free restock. A multiplier +9. And then +3 for every trinket you have. Wow. +3 for multipliers for spell lines that activate a divine amulet, which is on a rune, which I should now be able to check with the button. That would be cool. I do have 0. Okay, it tells me how many I have. +50 damage to matches of 2 or more. Oh, that would work with this here, the stone apple. I'm gonna buy these 2. It seems insane. This needs to be on the bottom. And this on the top. Flat damage, flat multi. Doesn't matter where this is. And then at the end, the multiplier for matches of 2 or more is multiplied. Right? These are all added. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at a rune book. Let's go back here. Right, this is not a divine amulet, it's a gold amulet. So there are different sorts of amulets that the runes can wear. Punches a scroll when this is triggered. Yeah. Maybe you should start something like this in the first column. But first and second column, I guess. There's a higher chance, I think. I'm not really sure, but I think there's a higher chance that these get triggered over those. Because you want to make long combos. So it's the least possible that the last one... I'm not so sure with the probabilities here. You're doing okay. Awesome. Awesome. I'm playing very different games today. We had a very simplistic mech tactics game that was cute, and this is a simple looking but not really simple to play thing with runes. So let's try the next level. The Schnapper gives us something cool. It's probably a tough fight. I want to see the trinket shop. And we get... Oh, this is going to be a tough one. 10,000, and I can hold 2 less runes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, but this looks good. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Spell line 4. I could hold this, and if this is going to be fire or a wild rune, right? There's 4 of them. That would work in that column in my bag of runes that we draw from. If this is going to be a fire or a wild one, we're going to have a massive amount of damage. I want to do this as a cast. It very much limits us to... Oh, I could gamble on a lightning rune here. Right? If this first one is going to reroll as a lightning. Or a wild one. Either would work. Yeah, and I can't hold anymore anyway. So let's cast. Ding, ding, ding. Ah. Oh, but it's a 5. Oh, yeah. You are so gone, Mr. Spirit. That was a good one. There's a bit of luck involved here, but you have to limit the amount of luck by cleverly combining trinkets and runes you choose to hold before you cast. And if you have a bad board setup, you go and meditate, which keeps runes but doesn't do any damage. Huh. Okay. Now I have got all the trinket slots full. When held runes are triggered, they get extra 20 damage. A multiplier equal to the damage of the lowest triggered rune. So that's for a light rune, that would be 20. For a dark rune, would be 10. Oh. Permanently for the run. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I know I haven't. We can sell the restocks and get this insanely powerful thing. Right. A multiplier of at least 10. That's 15 plus 3 for every trinket. That's more. That's 20 damage. Just in general. I can still use the free restock from the trinket I just sold. Ooh, yeah. If it hurts, then it really hurts. A stone banana is an odd thing to look at. All matches count as 1 match higher. Okay. Let's restock again. I want to see what's in the shop. Emerald. Plus 100 damage. I don't know how to read this. And once more. Aha! Sell this to negate the ability of the current enemy. How does that work? No, I'm gonna ignore that. So we've got 2 enemies that we already know how they work, and 1 Schnapper. 18,000. Wow. But we get 2 casts extra. That's nice. Phew. As this is one of those rounds where I would probably meditate before casting. I mean, this could potentially be an ice combo. This could become an earth combo, but oh no, it can't. Well, I'm not sure if I want to hold the last one. I don't know what to do with the top row. Wasn't there something about the top row? Runes grow by the... No, I didn't buy that. Okay. Oof. Do I want to gamble on the ice thingies? I'm gonna meditate on that. Aha! That's better. A 5 is a double. This will be triggered if I hold it. Get 3 coins for that. And this definitely needs to be a wild one or a nice one. So this can reroll. Oh, I can hold it. Potentially. That's a lot of cold damage. I want this though. I want the 3 coins, so I'm gonna do that and cast. We've got at least a double, potentially a triple. Yeah, let's cast. Ooh. There's an ice hit. Not too shabby. Right. Now, what do we have here? We've got lightning. And I could try to keep these 2. Or gamble on this to become lightning as well. Or a wild one. Right? Keep the lightning. Let's ride the lightning. Ooh. That's not enough. Or is it? Oh, it's a double earth. It's enough. So these runes get much stronger, right? I expect that Act 2 has a lot stronger enemies for us. Kind of hard to guess. Morph a rune into a wild rune. Permanently? Oh, interesting. Pick a scroll, morph up to 2 runes into the previous element. So from lightning to fire, for example. So I could start focusing on an element with this. I like the wild ones though. They are really good. I'm not sure if this is a permanent thing. We'll find out. Boop. A Slitherer. Yeah. You are correct. It's a decent in the background soundtrack. Not so much as in the foreground one that can get annoying. Morph a rune into a wild rune. Probably on the board for that round, not permanently. So what did we get? A double dark Yeah, sorry, that's very loud sometimes. The firefighters or police or whoever's on the job, their sirens are very loud. But do I want to go and cast this? I didn't do anything. Now they just drive past my house, really close, and a lot. I'm used to it, but I know that it can be distracting. I don't want to cast these two. I prefer the lightning. Oh, and they are also there's polished shenanigans. Okay, so let's see. Imagine. Let's meditate. I cannot use meditations with the very nasty snaky snake. Oh. Well, now that's challenging. So we make it a double dark and potentially a lightning quadruple. Is that what we do? Hold that one in case we get super lucky. Spell line 5 is borked though. If I do it like this. Yeah, that's okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, a double. That's alright damage. For not being able to meditate and all that. Ooh, that's much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Now I could transform the Dark Rune into Wild One to get a guaranteed 5, but I think we have potentially enough damage as it is. I mean, if I put a Wild Rune here, we've got a triple, a double, and a 4 quadruple. But since I'm too lazy to do the actual calculations in my head, I'm just going to assume that it's going to be enough. Oh, there's the last cast breakdown, so that's the battle log I was looking for. But I'm not sure why the numbers have to be like they are. It's not... I don't know. Cast. Yes! We won. Probably. Huh? Boom. Of course I knew that was 25,000. Yeah, that's my only gripe with the game. This calculation... I'm really too lazy to do that in my head. And as you can see, it's not super trivial. Hey, Ayuma, hi! How's it going? Happy New Year! Welcome in. We're playing a very brainy game about puzzling runes together. Currently. It's math. Mathematics. Thank you! Right. I'm gonna pick another lightning rune. Yeah. It's like back in school. No, we can replace one of the not yet triggered lightning runes. Are they nearly all triggered? This one here. Oh no, we added to the column. Do we replace one here if we put it in there? I want to try. It didn't ask us to replace, it just adds. So if it adds to the column, it makes it less likely to pick an individual. Okay, interesting. A stone pineapple. So this would be me focusing on lightning runes. It adds 15 damage and a multiplier of 3, which is basically this, but just for lightning runes. I think the stone apple was a really good thing to add. Both, right? This and this. And I don't really want to focus on a rune type, I think. So let's see. The new lightning rune is in here. But did it replace one of the others? No, it got added. We've got 4 lightnings here. We've got only 3 here in this one. I think you start with 3 per type in each column. Oh man. No, I'm not gonna replace the trinkets. I could maybe check some runes out. Trigger this rune again including effects from trinkets. So it triggers twice for when these conditions are met. That's a condition, that's always. I'm not sure what effects from trinkets means. Maybe it does double grow, for example. That's definitely interesting. So I want to see if it replaces, or if it gets added. Now we've got 2 fire runes in this one. I think it gets added. Yeah. Now we've got 3 fire runes. This year started with what the fuck. That's the best random fact of this year up to this point, Chris. Awesome. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so we've got this fire rune now in this column. That means if you pick too many runes, the likelihood of an individual rune popping up on purpose, or, you know, with a higher chance, gets lower. Okie dokie. Oh, we haven't seen this enemy yet, or the siren. This one destroys runes. No, this dude. Oh, as a shop you can get rid of runes. That's good. Smaller deck. Oh, that's nasty. So many health points. And wild runes are just matching with wild runes. Now we've got another rune type, basically. Ugh. KTP. But that's Finland only. So, that looks like we could do a cast. Potentially. I mean, is it worth it to do double lightning? We do get all the funky bonuses. Maybe gamble on a. Oh well, I can't gamble on the wild runes now. But it doesn't hurt to keep these, right? It doesn't hurt to keep these. All lightning attack. Boom. Oh, no luck. But it's some damage at least. The double hit is good. right? 8,000. And these runes get upgraded, which is awesome. And I got 3 credits, I think, from the dark rune. I didn't look, but I think that happened. So this one does trigger again. I definitely want to see how that works. So we're gambling on fire. Ah, this is really one for meditating, I think. Right, if we want to try to get the fire runes to bombard the enemy. The anime. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the fire runes and see what happens. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Shit! I wanted to meditate. Now it triggered twice. The question is, did it grow twice? I mean, we still did 6,000 damage. Yeah! It does a double grow. I need to check. That's cool. Wow. This game seems to be possibly going through the roof with the damage numbers later on. Okay, we've got a triple dark hit. Increased by 5 here from the last cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that. The others are just single hits. But I've got 2 more casts left. We should be able to do 7,400 damage. Especially if we roll like that. Now it would be super powerful to put a wild rune in here. That would be easy. Super easy. I think I want to meditate to make sure. Yeah, we've got a triple. A triple guaranteed. Let's do the cast. Yeah. Yeah. That's close compared to the other combats we had. But we won. Got 14 coins. Nice. Smash! First one's for free. Okay, so now I can go in here and get rid of runes I don't want. So I could decide to get rid of a color, right? Maybe we don't like earth runes. Even though they get like full earth combos, we don't need that. And then it's 3 per rune. Oh. We don't need full earth combos. I just decided that. This one costs 9 to remove already. Okay, well, I'll leave it at this. That's alright. The Spuder, the Gem Weaver. Oh, that's new. I like this. This is just the demo. We're just checking out the demo, right? The full game you can have a look at over on Steam. There's a link there. Runeborn is gonna be releasing second quarter this year. Last patch was December 18th, so that's fair. And they have got a lot of work in front of them, I guess, for balancing is going to be mad. It's going to be interesting to see. Shoveling snow socks. Have you played the Bazaar? No. But... The Bazaar? Is it on Steam? I can't find it. Oh, is it one of those games that I can't see in Germany because they haven't gotten the age rating? Thanks for the link. Closed beta begins October 30th. Okay. I can download it for Windows. Okay, I'm gonna get the launcher and deviate. Basically, you just have to. You just have to suggest. I mean, we're gonna check out Cairn later. After Sifu, I have to. There you go. But just let me know which game you want to see. I mean, if, you know, unless it's something that I hate from looking at screenshots, I'm gonna check it out. Most definitely. Well, I couldn't find the Bazaar on Steam. I'm gonna do some research. But there's this new ruling in Germany that to see things on Steam, they need to have an age rating, and some indie developers forget or didn't get around to putting it through the motions. I think. Somber Echoes, a Norwegian game. Cool. I always like to have Somber Echoes games from different countries in the mix, because it oftentimes shows more variety, right? Depending on the country. Somber Echoes. That looks cool. Does not have a demo yet, but I'll keep it on my follow list. It's going to release in 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, Chris, absolutely. I did download the launcher for Bazaar, the Bazaar even. And I'm gonna install it. It's a small game. I'm gonna start the launcher to see if it needs to download a lot of stuff. That spider looks really menacing, doesn't it? I just looked at it from the second screen. Alright, I need to create an account on their website. I'm going to do that later. Cool. Yeah, cheers for suggesting the games. You can keep going. It probably costs a lot of time to get the age rating, but potentially it could cost a small fee. So for Somber Echoes, it says pending. And the Bazaar does not pop up here. But it could be that it's off Steam. Which link? Oh yeah, the one that Deviate put in. Oh, it's not free to play. I thought it was free to play. Like beta test or whatever it said. Oh, it's closed beta. Yeah. I see. The lady with the gun. Yeah, it could be that it's closed beta for now, but I can keep it on my watch list then. Ah, right. Okay. How much do they ask? $33. I'm gonna wait until it's open beta then. Ah, no worries. It's totally okay. We can always check out games and then find out, oh, actually it costs money. I mean, for $10 I would have said I'm gonna check it out, but for $33 I'm gonna wait a bit. That's alright. Don't need to be sorry. So, what does the Spooder do? It disables spell lines 4 and 5. What? Well, we can at least cast the double. Potentially, well, this does a lot of damage on its own. So we have only the horizontals to worry about. I could try to meditate on this. See if we get a triple. Or try to make it all light and use the scroll. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble on the top row being a light damage. Ah, look at that. I could meditate again. The meditation resets after 2 more fights, so... Well, this was bad luck. To hold this... Oh, I can't hold more. This is the one we need to get right. And I'm gonna use this. Ah, but it... Yeah, okay. Right. So if I hold these and meditate again, we might one-shot the spider. If we're super lucky. Ooh! Yeah, I'm gonna have to fire this one. It's a 5, a 4, and a 2. And we get coins. Oh, but the thing is, I can only hold 8, right? If I want... Oh, we don't know if they're gonna... Oh, I just figured something out about this game. It's a really mean game. You don't hold all the... Yeah, okay, you can't guarantee. Okay, I'm gonna do the guaranteed light hit and then gamble on the rest again. I should have... Yeah. Oh, lucky. Got a triple. Yeah, 21,000. Yeah. I thought I could hold more runes. Ah. Well, this is good. I do want to get rid of the earth runes, but that's a good cast. And we hold that. We could make it a double here. Make this a cast. Oh! Luck. A 4. 10,000 damage to your face. Well, 12,900 something, but yeah. 12,090. Oh, that's a triple here. Potentially a second triple. How lucky are we gonna be? I'm gonna cast this. Might as well hold that. Go! 2 lightning runes in the top. No. No such luck. That's good. A double. Yeah. The spider might be our downfall. What did I get here? Captures a rune in this scroll. Remove the rune from its column and column inventory. Okay. Is that like removing it or just for the fight? I don't want these scrolls. Go away. Sell. Capturing rune. That's an interesting one. I'm going to keep that. Another card game, probably. Rouge-like. What? The new Humble Choice has interesting games? Oh, few interesting games. Oh, Blasphemous, the first one was good. Against the Storm is great. Beneath Orisa is bloody challenging. I did stream the Beneath Orisa the Next Fest stream ages ago, and I bought the full version, and I mean, I played it a lot, but it's so damn hard. The Pegasus Expedition doesn't ring a bell. Fort Solis rings a bell for some reason. Boxes Lost Fragments sounds like something I would play. Cool, thanks for the update, Portrix. Did you play Boxes? Against the Storm is really good for what it is. So, I'm gonna meditate on this fire rune being awesome. And the rest? I mean... might as well hold these because they do more damage than these two. Oh. It's so weird to not think with lines 4 and 5. I know I claimed it wasn't intuitive or not, but do I want to hold this one? Roll a dark one in here. Let's meditate on this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So now we would have a double up here. And wouldn't it be nice if these wouldn't have all rolled for light? Okay, so change of plans. We meditate again and roll a light one here. Yes! Oh, that's ridiculous. You can't be that lucky, Nemo. That's not allowed. Jagged Alliance 3 is awesome. Nice. Okay, that might just be enough to put the spider down for our last cast to finish it up. Oh, unlucky on both other rows. Yes! Oh, it's already... Ah, no, it's not already dead. I thought it was... yeah, there you go. Okay. So, the double should already take care of it. Now I have to calculate. So, if you have two of a kind, it's usually about 5,000 damage. Which doesn't make sense if you look at these numbers, right? Because you have to factor in all these shenanigans, which factor in each other sometimes. So the preview is kind of... It's not a deal breaker for me so far. I've been managing, but if it comes close, you kind of want to start calculating. I'm not sure I like that too much. I'm gonna gamble on this being wild or green, and I can just do a single... Ah, that's gonna be a fine. Yes! Oh, so much luck. It's probably skill. Take that, you ugly spider. I still have 3 meditations left, but there are 2 more enemies to defeat before I get more meditations. Now, what does the Gem Weaver do? Besides having pointy ears and high armor value. I bestow the power of gems onto your trinkets. What? Another trinket slot is... This one's free. 100 damage. Right. That's what emerald means. Just... If there's a match of 2 at least, it's not 50 damage now, it's 150. Okay. And I want this to have another trinket slot. I don't really understand what that means. It just opens up another trinket slot. Yeah, okay. And here you can transfer gems from one trinket to the other. So you don't need to lose them. And that's the boss. Naxxis, Devourer of Hope. And we get a funky looking chest if we win it. Adds 3 what? Ethereal amulets, two runes each cast. Targeted by fear. So the runes that are marked, 2 runes each time I want to cast. They cannot be held, so they are 100% going to be re-rolled. So that's a double. That's a triple. I can't hold the lightning here. But I can still click on it. It should be impossible to click on it, I think. If you can't hold it, you shouldn't be able to act as if. But I'm going to gamble on this becoming wild or lightning. Most definitely going to try a cast. Might as well try that one. Keep this one? No, I want this to be frost, actually. Yeah, let's do cast. Ooh, quadruple. There you go. But 132,000 life points are quite a lot of life points. Good thing I had a good roll on this one. Right? 36. We've got 4 more casts. Ooh! I can't hold this one. Oh, I can hold these though, and that this... It potentially... What's it with him? With me? Oh, I can't click on this one now. Can't be held. Okay, the other one I could click on even though it couldn't be held either. That was an odd one. Ah, this is a tough choice. So if this rolls green again or a wild one, I could have a triple. We're gonna definitely have a double here. This, yeah, might or might not work. I'm not sure if I even should try to hold this, but I might as well. And if this rolls green, I would have another triple. If this rolls a wild one, I would have another triple. So this definitely needs to roll. So the whole spell line 3 is going to be rolled. Is that what I want? The music is driving me nuts. Do I meditate on that? No, it could be that the fear is jumping to the other runes. I'm gonna cast. Come on. Oh, stream of luck. A 4 and a 3. Ah. Oh. Okay. That was another good one. Right? The last 2 casts were 36,000 each. I'm not sure I can replicate that too many times, but we've got a 3 here. Well, that rune does a lot of damage on its own. But the thing is, if I meditate against this boss, the fear things might just jump. But they probably can't jump to runes I already hold. We will figure this out. Oh, they don't jump on meditate, huh? Does that mean on meditate they stay? Yes, on meditate they stay. Yeah. So we've got a double, triple, Let's try fire and darkness here. And cast it. Come on. Ooh, okay. A 3, a 2, and a 3. Yeah, nearly as good as the first ones. What to do with this? Add gold amulets. Okay. What happens if I capture a rune? Does it get replaced by something else? Maybe something that is just like so. No, it's just gone. Okay. Fair. So we have definitely got a double fire here. But that's basically it. I shall meditate on this because this is the boss after all. Let's just roll the rest again. Except for that one. I don't think that's good enough. But we've got 2 casts. But this is just a double, a single, and nothing else. Meditate again? Yeah, come on. Cheat! Running out of luck. Oh, look at this. You know, when we earlier had this scroll with the wild rune on command, I should have saved that up for this fight. Go down rich. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this just in case we get a fire rune here. Oof. Yeah, no. The last cast has to be it. There's not gonna be enough. It's very close. I didn't know it was so close. See, that's what I said earlier with the calculation of the damage. It does not need to come as a surprise if I defeat the boss, right? In a game like this. But I don't see how I'm supposed to do the calculation in my head. I mean, look at it. That's the breakdown. That's already, you know, that's already doing all this here for me. Nah, that's not good. I don't think that's great. I mean, it has worked for the first boss so far, but that might have been pure luck. I'm gonna keep these. Yes. Yeah, the first 4 casts were just really good, and this last one was silly good. Okay. It's fun though. I actually really enjoy playing this. I'm not sure how long have I been up to this. Oh, long. 2 multi for matches of 3. One multi in general, and then grow for every trinket sold. Yeah, okay, this is good. One coin for every 5 coins owned when an enemy is defeated for a maximum of 10. Reward 6. That's not... What? I don't get it. You get +1 coin for every 5 coins owned when an enemy is defeated. That I get. The maximum of 10, I get it. And what's this then? I don't know. We get more money cash. Can't be bad. Pick 1 out of 5 runes. A psionic amulet. Yeah, we can have ice runes. That's okay. Next level. Ooh, a mimic. Okay. But I'm actually going to stop here. I've played this quite a bit. I'm fairly certain that I like the idea. Me, personally, I want this... I need a damage preview that's better than what I see here. It might be intentional. It might just be that they didn't get around to figuring out how they want to do it. I don't know. But I would really need that to actually enjoy the game. Otherwise, it's a bit of a gamble. Which is fair, but I don't want all of it to be a gamble. But yeah, I like the style of it and the fact that it actually achieved something fresh. Already. A gamba. Gacha game. So, collections where you can review the things. There's a lot more planned apparently. Upgrades, scrolls, forbidden scrolls, amulets, auras, stuff and things. Resources. Yeah, this is straightforward. The help, that's good. Okay, Runeborn. I'll keep an eye on this. It's an early version, right? So we'll see how it turns